Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, remember how Carrie struggled to pronounce vagina in this season's episode 2. It turns out that the name for male ejaculate that rhymes with whiz is not subject to the same aversion. At the lunch table she shares with Charlotte, Miranda, and Anthony in episode 4, Carrie says it a horrifying 4 times in a row. Given that Samantha isn't even there, it's perhaps the raunchiest foretop we've ever seen in the whole Sex and the City saga. When Charlotte informs the group that there was no sign of Harry's orgasm following their kids are off to camp sex, the entire climax discussion begins. Miranda, a new lesbian, finally finds it odd that Charlotte would be concerned. She claims that ejaculation-free sex is an upgrade in response to her friend's jokes that her sexual prowess is increasing. Carrie, on the other hand, claims that she has never even considered it, despite the fact that she writes about sex. Charlotte, though, is heartbroken. She adores it and likens it to the confetti during a parade or the 4th of July fireworks display. It's lucky for you that you got to see this episode following Independence Day. I wasn't as fortunate after seeing an early screening. On Tuesday night, when I saw the stars explode, Harry was all I could think about. There are other couples dangling from the chandeliers besides Charlotte and Harry. Episode 4 makes it very evident that the libidos of the over 50 community are vibrant and strong. Miranda and she quickly sneak into a bedroom to make out like a couple of teens when they reunite in New York City at Shay's new flat. Carrie and Lyle are now left to get to know one another. Chai's half-assembled sofa is broken by them just by sitting on it, and the sound of it prompts the couple to re-enter the room. Drinks and talk flow as tales of strap-ons and she and Lyle's prior polyamory are traded. Carrie excuses herself when her modesty returns. Lyle collapses on the mattress. Chai and Miranda slink up next to him and pick up where they left off a few hours before. Lyle gets involved in stirs. She enjoys it. Miranda isn't right away. However, she claims it's quite warm, and how will she know if she doesn't at least give it a shot? She tries to continue, she truly does. But a Charlie course and overall discomfort that she cannot get past prevent her. All of that makes sense on its own. With regard to her sexuality, Miranda is in a totally new position. She has a newfound level of openness. Therefore, it seems sense that when faced with this new sexual encounter, she will take into account the fact that just because she hasn't done anything before doesn't mean she shouldn't. What I find more difficult to comprehend is Chi's permission for them to continue their relationship with Lyle after Miranda decides to exit the bedroom. Miranda says that when she claims she didn't mind when Chi came out to the couch, she really meant it. Really, Miranda had been annoyed only hours before that Lyle was even still in Chi's flat. How did she go from feeling uneasy in his company to being absolutely okay with giving him access to Chi so quickly? Is Miranda truly that cool about it? Or does she believe that if she wants to retain Chai, she needs to be that cool about it? In either scenario, it would be simple to dismiss Miranda's actions as being out of character. But keep in mind that Miranda is a fool for love here for the first time, at least in my opinion. It will be intriguing to see how much of herself she is ready to give up for Chi this season. Lissa's status may be questioned in a same manner. She and Herbert, in contrast to Charlotte and Harry, are ecstatic to be able to work uninterrupted now that their children are at camp. However, they set aside some time to throw a lavish dinner party to commemorate their 20th wedding anniversary. It would have been, at the very least, if Herbert had been able to mail the invitations and Lisa had recollected to order the cake. When it is obvious that the party is disintegrating, Lisa's mother-in-law, Eunice, who we know has a tendency towards outdated notions, shames only Lisa and not her son. She enthusiastically asserts that ladies of the home should make cakes rather than purchase them. In response, Lisa's father attacks Herbert by portraying him as being driven solely by financial gain. It just takes a quick choice from Lisa to declare that she will obediently back Herbert in his bid to become city controller, a position he had only briefly contemplated and written off for the time being. We can only presume that this will have a negative impact on both of their lives. But in actuality, even in your 50s, your parents can still irritate you. Terry is currently wondering if accepting a position at Vivant, a brand new online magazine for boomers, is the best course of action for her career. Enid, the magazine's founder and a former Vogue editor, is a legend, as Seema tells Carrie, and she is still very well liked even at the age of 70. Carrie chooses to go to Enid's launch party, if only to make a deal. If her old mentor agrees to promote Love and Lost in her powerful newsletter, Carrie will join the editorial team. There's Gloria Steinem, too. There is also Bitsy von Muffling, and it turns out that the mysterious older guy Carrie has been receiving texts from throughout the episode is actually Marlon, Bitsy's ex-boyfriend, with whom she is trying to match Carrie up. Bitsy claims that he is referred to as the human tripod, and she has photographs to support her claim. She texts Carrie the paperwork while, of all times, Steinem is gushing about the future of feminism. However, it soon became apparent that Carrie, like Bitsy, had only been chosen because of her recent deep pockets. Carrie is asked to give Enid a cool $100,000 until Enid finds the sext on Carrie's phone and accuses her of dating her new guy. Carrie plays it cool. It appears that Marlon travels a lot. Carrie, though, would sooner pay Enid $100,000 than take a chance on arguing with the same man once again. Deemer called the Russian. Regardless, even though the season isn't quite halfway through, I can't wait to meet Aiden. I, for one, hope that Carrie and him experience a genuine romantic journey, especially now that Big can't undo it. I will riot if Aiden only appears as a cameo. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.